Hi y'all, what's up y'all? How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat with they thumb jack. Man, y'all know Trey ain't finna give y'all really exclusive tea. Let's go to the scene. Alright, y'all know I got to give y'all the real deal when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case, right? Now, check this out. What I'm about to show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all 2 receipts, just 2, and I guarantee you this gonna start a lot in this J4K community. Now, if you looking at the screen, do y'all see that YouTuber right there named T Slay? Thumb me up if everybody know T Slay. Hi y'all. Thumb me up if everybody know T Slay when it come to the Kenneka Jenkins case. When y'all get to thumbing me up, let me shoot a disclaimer. Disclaimer first, use education purpose, use all rights belong to their prospective owner, and we do not claim ownership. For the ones that don't know about T Slay, let me give you a insider of who she. Let me give you the background. T Slay came to me. This when I got the letter. Trey Gang was doing YouTube video, trying to find out what's up with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Everybody beefing, and make a long story short, I get a letter. And the letter got me 50,000 subscribers to this day. Not only just the letter got me 50 subscribers, because I already had like about 20, damn near 30,000 subscribers before I got the text, you know what I'm saying? So, to make a long story short, at that time when I got the letter, I didn't know what I would get myself into when I was putting this information out there. Cause I'm like, damn, I got some truth. Let me show the world what's going on. They ain't paying attention, and the world paying attention too. But it's the consequences come behind it. Just like for a prime example, y'all see T Slay? See that screen right there? Right above my head, right there. I need a little this way, right here, right here. That's T Slay. Make a long story short, when I got that letter, T Slay came to Trey Gang platform and was like, yeah, Trey Gang, you breaking this shit down. I likes you. You the real deal when it come to the Kenneka Jenkins case. I'm like, yeah, I'm flattered because, at that time, I know I'm body blowing, slicing some shit up, you know what I'm saying? I know that part. I didn't know this part. That's why T Slay came in the picture. Is that why T Slay came in the picture? Y'all ready for a receipt? Cause everybody know Trey Gang T Slay was on your channel. You still got it up, don't you? Yep, I still got it up on my channel when I gave her the platform and let her talk, let her speak. She had the platform and had everybody was like, yeah, T Slay, keep talking that stuff. Let me shoot a disclaimer if I ain't shot it out yet. Disclaimer for use as case purpose, use only all rights, image, music, clip belong to the expected owner, and we do not claim ownership. So for the ones that been following me. Now you finna see why. That's why T Slade joined Trey Gang channel. Because hold on. Let me do this, y'all. Let me take this off the screen and let me show y'all this. Thumb me up. Do everybody remember this picture right here? Hello. There I go. Thumb me up. Do everybody remember this picture? If you were day one, you know who this is. Oh man, that's dude. That's dude on September the 26th talking about killing himself. He had something to do with Kenneka murder, cause there go Mike talking about Long Lil Wayne. Right? How y'all gang finna have fun with this one? I'm finna have fun with this one, right? Man, y'all like and share this shit right now, cause I'm finna body blow these suckers. I'm finna body blow these suckers. If you don't know what's going on, this picture was taken. Look, September the 26th. The public couldn't figure this out. Like, why is he threatening to kill himself at a time like this? At a time like this, right? Why? How many people in my chat, gang? It's 52 people in here, and how many likes I got? Let's get those likes up right quick, and I'm gonna show you another receipt. Remember T Slade? If you been following me, you've been on my live when I open the panel up real time. Let T Slade have it on my channel. Watch this. Trey Gang, I do remember that. Cause I'm a day one. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't lying. Cause I'm a day one. Cause this shit was going viral. This picture right here was going viral. That's why he said I'm stretched out. You got Mike on there. Guess when Mike died? But guess who this page belonged to? Long Lil Wayne. Tell me if y'all remember T Slade struck my channel when I tried to tell everybody, like, yeah, T Slade tried to set me up, y'all. Watch this. That's the same dude. When I was talking to T Slade, you know, she hit me up when I got the letter and stuff. And I'm trying to figure out what happened to the Kenneka Jenkins case, because I know it's a lot more to this stuff. And the way that she reached out to me, I'm like, I got to set her ass up. Because I'm like, damn, she came to me in a certain way, got me suspicious. So let me play Dum Dum Road. So this picture that you actually seeing when Trey Gang went live and was exposing her family tree. And she struck my channel and went live and said, yeah, y'all, if you don't have permission, if you don't know how this stuff work, we can strike that channel and all of this. But this the same dude that's go back to T-Slay. Pie y'all. So when y'all was on my live and y'all was like, yeah, T-Slay, talk that stuff, girl. I love you, girl. You be talking some stuff. Now you see why she had to get on that motherfucking Trey Gang panel. Cause it done got serious. Man, this man is really digging into our family tree. He ain't figured it out yet. So let me describe him. Let me distract him and get in this inbox, cause she kind of me was like, man, you good. Like, I'm good. She like, yeah, she done gave me my props that I was like, damn, I'm really is good. Cause if you weren't paying attention, the bitch will trick you. But the bitch gave me so much compliments and all this, man. I'm so glad that I ain't was nothing like, man, I appreciate that shit. Here go, dude. And check this out. This is T-Slay people. A YouTuber. T-Slay, a YouTuber. Hold up. You want to know how deep this shit really go? I just want to keep this in mind. That's the reason why she sent me this picture. Trey Gang set the bitch up so cold. She know I love pit bulls. You know I like dogs. She hit me up personally with like, yeah, Trey Gang, you know, you doing your thing. I appreciate what you doing. I'ma send you $50 cause you doing your thing. And she thought that, yeah, that $50 supposed to soften me up a little bit. Like, yeah, she one of the subscribers and the supporter. But how the way she came on to me, I'm already here. So I had a conversation because she used to hit me up every day. So she was trying to hit me up, talk to me, rap with me, get to know me, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, what you like? I said, I like dogs. She said, yeah. I said, yeah, I like pit bulls. And show her my dog. Keep this in mind, my camera off. Ain't showing no face, but she showing her face. It got to a point that she showing me her house. She showed me where she work at. She, you know, the bitch keeping in touch with me. See what I'm saying? That's what she was trying to do, Josh. She was trying to run game on me. But look how when she was trying to run that game on me, think about this. Oh, she trying to run game on Trey Gang. Her and Trey Gang was talking on Facebook. I got my camera off. She got her camera on. And she trying to get information on me. Like, yeah, Trey Gang, I support you. You doing your thing. I admire you. You know what I'm saying, man? Keep doing what you doing. Bam, here go $50 on your cash out. Boom. So I'm like, oh, okay, I appreciate that, boo. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but what going on, though? And she, guess what she told me? She said, I got a son. This is friends with Kenneka brother. Corey Martin, not Kenny Martin, but Corey Martin. At that time, everybody trying to figure out who is Corey Martin. Is this really Kenneka brother? At that time, she was showing me pictures, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I know you the real deal." So when she told me and showed me some screenshots, was like, "Look, I'm gonna show you picture Trey Gang to let you know I'm the real deal. I'm just not no subscriber digging in this shit. I got ties to Miss Teresa family." And I said, whoa. That's why she started sending me these pictures. Hi, y'all. And check this out. This the dude. Look what, you see this? This is September the 26th. T Slade struck my channel because of this. Because at that time, I didn't know this was him. I didn't know this was him. I didn't know that at the time. So thumb me up if I'm right when I say this. That's the reason why T Slade had to join my platform. Huh? Man, we got 100 people in here, bro. I ain't finna go out like this. Bro. Man, y'all better get those lights up, cause don't you know what this finna bring? This right here. Let me show y'all this right quick. Watch this. They all associated with each other. Y'all remember Living Over Baby Daddy? It makes sense now. While Living Over Baby Daddy Yogi. Whoa! And then when you go to TY, little TY, y'all see Brandon Jackson? That's who Brandon Jackson related to. J Money.
You funny as fuck, Poopy.
That's why you got Diamond, aka Roberts, linked it to who? Jarvis Anderson. It go back to all of this. The persons that you see now is Planet of the Fakes. Planet of the Fakes. It linked back to the evidence. Look, that's Gray Hoodie. That's him. That's Gray Hoodie. This why they try to strike my channel. Cause look what's going on at 139. Look, they already killed the girl. That's when they coming back in. Boom. He coming back in. Remember that girl with the son. That's why all those YouTubers were trying to expose that lady, the son. You straight driving them trying to expose the lady, the son, and the Gray Hoodie. Now you know, bam, look, this at 2 something. That's why he finna go meet up with them. Look, they finna go out. That's Miss Teresa. Look. That's her people. That's Miss Teresa people. That's Kenneka cousin in the Gray Hoodie. That's crazy. 205. Gray Hoodie pulled out Kenneka cousin, pull out. That's why you got all of this shit going on at 2:20. All family members. Check this out. That's why P's with him. Cause P, guess who P's related to? Look who Shemai related to. Monique ain't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't related to nobody, but she's associated with the family. Right? Boom! Look, they all go back to the, look, wham! They come out that motherfucker. Check this out, keep watching. That's why they're gonna need, look, oh, she in the pool, let's grab these. Bam, and let's get her out of there. Police there, fire marshal there. Look, that's why they go over there at 2:40. Don't this go finna go to 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning? You got her going over there, Bree going over there, French K got his jacket on. They y'all in the pool area. So bam. So once they got in the pool area, that's why you got a video, Irene live video that Miss Teresa wants y'all to believe. She was still in the room at one song. Now here go the girl that's related to T.Y. live. Guess who T.Y. related to? Now check this out. That's him. I found him out and brought the sucker mug shot. So I said, oh, no wonder why y'all there. And the sergeant right here, no wonder why the sergeant here rolled my police off. No wonder why J Money had to get murked. He already got murked. That's why she had to book the room. Look, the dude that's with her is Miss Teresa nephews. A whole family tree that's on the footage. Man, y'all think this shit crazy? Keep watching. Man, I was trying to make a video and goddamn it, this video ain't even long cause I done got so excited like, damn, let me look. Boom, that's her right there at the protest. Right with Miss Teresa. Look at this shit. Like this shit right now at the protest. You see her at the protest, booking the room. So those chants when they was like, we in this together, it wasn't for the J4K community. It was because, look, if you look at it like this here, man, Miss Teresa fell out with the Crown Plaza, and that's her family going against the Crown Plaza, and they needed the public. Look, y'all, check this out. Miss Teresa is on the news and said, I don't know nobody that was in that room but that Irene girl, and she was one of her friends, and she supposed to been coming. Watch this, check this out. This shit is so crazy. The same person that was booking the room, in the news telling everybody, we trying to find the person that booked the room, that committed the fraudulent credit card. But the person is here with Miss Teresa and them at the protest. Right by her side. And guess who she with? Miss Teresa nephew. That's the crazy part. So that means, boom. Look, check it out. Watch this. That's crazy, bruh. Now that's Miss Teresa nephew, and he related to Pucky, Quan them. So make that make sense why they would book that goddamn room. They needed to book that room because, hey, whoa, see how they looking at each other? Maybe they know something in the hotel already know something. And something probably already happened. But hold up. Let's keep watching, gang. Just keep watching. Trey Gang finna cook. Now look, y'all see Lauren Johnson? Everybody know who Lauren Johnson is, right? That's the dude that also had a parking ticket on the 6th. The same parking ticket Miss Teresa had on the 6th, right? This the same person that Bree was calling, asking if he made it there. Guess why she would be calling him as if he made it there? Cause he related to Miss Teresa. That's why Bree would be keeping in touch with him. Now, if you look up this name, they also related to Kenneka Mar. Cause y'all remind y'all that other girl named Cox that's related to Anisha Cox. This is all family member throwing everybody off on September the 10th and saying, yeah, I did it. More than what everybody's saying. I think them white people at the hotel did it. Lord, I'm praying for you when it all come out. So this is all family members trying to play the public. But when we look at it, we looking at it like, okay, that's Lauren Johnson. These people right here just like they support her. But the whole time, this is a part of the cover up too. Look, watch this. Check this out. Look.
On social media, she's gonna tell you why.
Why it's gotta be so many Kenneka?
For me to be doing YouTube videos, for me to be a YouTuber in general, me being gone for a month, no. That is no good. Especially me being a new YouTuber. I have to be consistent. So, and I haven't been. So, basically, I deal with depression. And I'm not going to go into detail because nobody really takes mental health seriously these days. So me going into detail just seems a little pointless. No one's going to actually hear. But, yeah. So I've just been going through that lately. And I have for a while, but it's like I've been able to, what's the word? To control it. Not control, but like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I've been okay. But recently, I've just been not able to control it.
Now look, watch this. This the crazy part about it. This Rocco boy Tay Ziggy, this the one on the camera. This is one that if you've been watching that whole 36-hour footage, right, you'll be like, damn, he come in with the family and he moving around the hotel. Once you watch the footage, you're gonna think either two things. He either there to find Kenneka, or he either there to help cover up Kenneka murder. Y'all see who this is? This is the same dude that came in with Miss Teresa and Leonora. So when you go back to the police report, did they ask, hey man, you know, Kenneka dated the dude named Rico. And she's some kin to y'all. Boy, and guess what you finna find out? You finna be like, God damn it, it is true. Look, you see this? This the same dude that was in the news press conference with Miss Teresa and them. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. His name is Rocco Boy Tay Ziggy. Keep that in mind. Lawrence Johnson. Uncle John. Remind y'all, Lawrence Johnson is the uncle. Him, won't it make sense if he the uncle? These the cousins. Watch this, y'all. Look what they showing. Look at the text. All this trying to make it look like, man, look, we ain't had nothing to do with this. That's somebody at that hotel for real. And then once you look at the picture, they go Irene. If you look at everybody picture in the background, you finna be like, oh, okay, they go Irene. Kenneka already dead. Look who in the wheelchair. Look at all these people in the background. Why you think they standing around Kenneka with a cardboard box of Kenneka? All right, let me play the video some more. Now, ain't this is Kenneka boyfriend? I ain't even got to ask nobody to thumb me up on this, cause that's what it was showed to the world. And he was hugging, kissing on Kenneka, so they was in a relationship. Guess who this is? He is related to the family. Hold on. Check this out. He's related to the family. That's why King Raw was like, yeah, you know, Rico this and Rico that, you know. Well, he ain't just barely said Rico name. He was like, yeah, you know, Kenneka and they doing incest in the family. Like, what? But here go, look, Johnson. Keep that in mind. Then the police asks, watch this, asks, look, the investigation finna expose all of this shit, bro. Hold on, I got to play this shit. I'm telling you, this how crazy this shit is, bro. That's why I need y'all to hold it down for me. Cause look at the truth. That's why, look, he supposed to check this out. Xavier supposed to be in the hospital with Rico. Guess what Xavier supposed to be saying when he supposed to been in the hospital? Xavier saying he was in the hospital. Hold on, let me go back to the text message. I'm down on my daughter. Look, I'm still at the hospital. And look what time this is, September the 10th at 8:35 a.m. You at the hospital? Whoa! This Kenneka relatives. Keep this in mind. Remember, Kilo Brown was like September the 10th at 10 at night. I got all the tea in the world. Yeah, there were these dudes at the party. Look, watch this. Look at the dates and the time on her. That's all you gotta do, just look at the dates and the time. Man, y'all, they said Rico supposed to been locked up. That man wasn't even locked up at the time when the murder happened. This what Miss Teresa said. So now you heard Mr. Reese was like, that what Kenneka went to. They were talking so much and the live video recording. And once she realized that, damn, I spoke a little loud on that. Nah, she wasn't with the organ people. Nah, she was with I mean not the blood organ people, you know, it's not the blood bank people, but You know, not the crematory people now, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on, watch this, y'all. Y'all want to see some more shit? Check this out. I linked this back to T Slade. And T Slade told me this is her son. And I said, this your son? And she told me her age and all. Listen, she was like, that my son right here. She even showed me her little boys and everything. But I don't think this her son. No. This what T Slade scrub my motherfucking channel on because I showed his face and T Slade, Tasha Evans. This where you finna get Mike. That's where you finna get Mike. Watch this, y'all. I'm gonna exit out of this. Let me show y'all some more shit. Watch this. This is Isaiah Love. I got him. Hold on. Matter of fact, no, I need to do it like this. I ain't ready for that yet. Let me do it like this. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Watch this. Scroll all the way down. This what nobody didn't know at the time. Guess who Rashad Gates related to? Matter of fact, everybody know J Money name is Jonathan Jackson. Watch this. Rashad Gates is nephew. He was in the red jersey. CC Jackson is related to J Money Jackson. The stud bra is related to J Money. Look, everything you finna read is Miss Teresa, family member. Nephew is related. CC is related to J Money, the Jackson family. Trayvon Howard, the one that got killed, is related to Pease Patrick Howard. That's the one that 54 want y'all to believe. That's the dude that's in the lobby talking to Irene with the trans. No, that is not Trayvon Howard. Where he at? Damn it. Hold on. Watch this. Man, Trey ain't finna go crazy. We did. But it was him in the lobby that Kenneka met up with. It was him that Kenneka met up with. Right here. Him. Cause once you find out, like, oh, that's who Kenneka really met up with. It was him. It was him right here. Okay. It was him. So now I see why 54 Keys would like Trayvon Howard, you know what I'm saying? Even though he a person, but he related to P, but that's not him in the footage. Look, T.Y. Rolling. Look, check this out. The dude in the truck was one of the trainers. Now this where y'all finna see a boy on the footage dressed like a female that everybody thinking that's a female. Mike, they go back to Mike. Guess what pictures I showed y'all when they go back to Mike, when they go back to T Slade? All black, called Neffy. Then look, Cocky, 6-pack gave a statement, said there was 2 smacks. No, it wasn't 2 smacks. But to make a long story short, this Kenneka boyfriend, aka Rico, is a blood brother of Tay Ziggy Johnson, Xavier Johnson. Let that ring in right quick. Can we let that ring in right quick? This the dude that I show everybody pulling the fire alarm. Right? Let me see, do I got the picture up? Hold on. Let me what Tay Ziggy? Do I got Tay Ziggy up here? No, I got to find it. Let me go to my picture. Either way go, look. So Rico, this Rico brother, Tay Ziggy, the one I just showed you. Smacks is Isaiah Love. Oh, so now look, you got one Johnson, Tyreek Johnson. Look, you got Xavier Johnson, Tyreek Johnson, and Jonathan Johnson. Jonathan Johnson? Guess who Jonathan Johnson is? Hold up, if I'm missing something. Look, this finna be so crazy, right? Check this out, y'all. Y'all wanna get deep how crazy this stuff is? Guess who Jonathan Johnson is? Alright. So when you go to Dean, aka Marcus Dean Hollywood, guess who Shiloh Jackson gonna be related to? Shiloh Jackson gonna be related to Irene. Irene gonna be back to related who? Hold on, where he at? Damn, I need to pull that video back up. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull his genre. Let me just pull some of these screenshots. So we get a clear understanding of what we dealing with. This finna be the wildest shit. Matter of fact, they finna that up. I'm just finna pull that up. I'm finna pull this up. Give me 1 second, gang. I'm scrolling so I can pull some more pictures right quick. All right, hold on, yeah. I'm finna pull that up. I'm finna pull this up. Now look, y'all see this? This related back to J Money. Sierra Jackson. Everybody know when they come back to the Davidson family. So when you look at the Jackson family, Charlo Jackson is related to J Money Jackson. That's why she would be at the party with Irene, because they are cousin with Anisha Cox. So when you get the Davidsons right, so you got the Johnson, Xavier Johnson. Man, y'all, the police finna expose all of this shit. So look, this Kenneka family that came back to the party, man, y'all, the police interviewed his brother them and said, hey, did your sister ever dated your brother named Rico? This Rico brother. But also related to the family. Look, this is Xavier. This is Tay Ziggy, right? Tay Ziggy. That's Rico. I mean, not Rico, but that's T.Y. Thomas. His name is T.Y. Thomas. That's little T.Y. that y'all seen on the footage. That's him. Bam. Here go a Kenneka looking like they're allegedly supposed to be a twin. Right? Kenneka looking like allegedly be a twin. Look at all these Kennekas right here, right? Boom. That's Isaiah Love that will be coming in with the family. He ain't related, but he associated with the family, meaning that he got a baby by somebody in the family. That's what it associated. Look at that. Look at it like this. He's a baby daddy of somebody in their family, right? That's why he will be there. Look, Jonathan Johnson, Tyreek Johnson, it's Xavier Johnson. Look, you gotta go to Rich Porter, cause Rich Porter is a baby daddy of Skylar Jackson. I mean Skylar, Irene cousin. Meaning go back, Skylar Jackson is related to J Money. So J Money related to Irene Roberts, and she the sister and Anisha, cause they both cousin with Lil T.Y. Thomas, Cocky, Lawrence Johnson, Wayne Anderson. So look, Wayne Anderson got the last name, but Irene Anderson. That go back to Wayne Anderson. Oh, I see what's going on. So the whole thing is, you just see number of baby daddies with baby mamas that's related back to the family. Right? And this is what you finna get out of this. Hold on. This Kenneka uncle. Don't he look like Kenneka? He was already dead. This how deep this shit go. I looked into him. His name is Kenny Martin. His name is Kenny Martin. He related to the family. This Kenneka bloodline right here. But he got killed, years before Kenneka died, right? Same setup how J Money died. Somebody pulled up on him, gunned him down. You know what I'm saying? Selling dope, right? All right. This J Money, Jonathan Jackson, related to Charlotte Jackson. And Charlotte Jackson is related to Irene. And Irene is related to Anisha Cox. And Anisha Cox is related to who? The Jenkins family. So now look, this why you was check this out. Once you start digging into him, this why I got his mug shot right here. Cause this the same dude that's on the footage with the family. So watch this. That's why you see all those people at the hotel when Miss Teresa up there talking about waiting on the police to show them where to freeze at. Those grown people that was up there with Miss Teresa, some of them people was they kids. So that means them gotta be some of Miss Teresa's sisters. And some of Miss Teresa's brothers. And that's why they would be at the hotel, cause if all they kids was at that fucking room and were going down, it would make sense why they goddamn mam and them and would be there. Hold on, watch this, y'all. I ain't through yet. Look at this. That ain't even Kenneka. That ain't even Kenneka. But why that look so much like Kenneka? So this is what I did. So I said, oh, it makes sense why you got another YouTuber that's Monifa's side of the family protecting Monifa. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. That's why you got to do. Look, this a girl. Don't they look alike? They look just like. She the ugly one. She the ugly one. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we should be at 100 likes like that for this type of tea. Cause check this out. When Trey Gang was like, man, look, y'all, I look in this family tree stuff. I looked into these people background. And keep this in mind, when I looked into these people background, I'm not comprehending of what I'm actually seeing. Until when I actually see it, I'm like, damn, let me break it down. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all see what I'm saying. This is why I'm showing y'all this shit. So look at it like this here. She dressed up like Kenneka. Watch this. Don't they look alike? The reason why I'm telling you, do y'all think they look alike? Because I know who they is now. I did my research. I did my motherfucking research. Hold on. Let's add it all up, right? So we can see what we can see. Like this bitch. See that? Look. They all gonna look alike. You will never find a pit bull that look like a poodle. You will never see that. But you will see this type of shit. Look at this shit. This person was in my comment was like, how my picture get on your channel playing dumb like you don't know how your picture got on my channel cause your name popped up in goddamn it ancestry.com, bitch. You think your picture, you even sound dumb, even comment in the comment like how my picture get up here and you a Kenneka Jenkins fan. You a Kenneka Jenkins fan, you just heard, just like, yeah, you know, it's just happening sudden. I've been following this case and my name come up, yeah. Working in the hotel in housekeeping. Watch this though. Hold on. This finna even get more crazy. Watch how crazy this finna get. There go the girl that chose a king was trying to tell everybody, oh, she was playing Kenneka in the footage. Now, she wasn't playing Kenneka in the footage, but they didn't lie when they said she related to Kenneka because she is Kenneka relative. She is Kenneka relative, just like T.Y. Sanders is Kenneka relative. That's why they look alike. Now y'all see they look. Whoa, wait a minute, Trey Gang. What you got, goddamn it, going on? Yeah, they look alike. Look up T.Y. Sanders. See that hat, dreadlocks, all this shit. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm finna show y'all some real shit. Look. Matter of fact, let's go to. Watch this. That ain't even J Money. If you were thinking, there go J Money. Now that ain't even J Money. No. That ain't J Money. That ain't J Money, goddamn it. Let me go to J Money. Let me show y'all what J Money look like. I'm finna show y'all what J Money look like. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Man, y'all hype me up in the chat. Man, y'all hype me up right now, gang. I'm on fire over here right now. I need y'all to spice me up. Put some season salt on me. Let me find it. God damn, I know I had done. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on, let me straighten this shit up right quick. Oh shit, I already got to pull it up. There go to J. Look, that's J Money right here. But this ain't J Money. Now y'all see where I'm finna go with this shit? Look, this J Money. That's not J Money right here. But he related to the family because he was fucking with the Mexican cartel and the Mexican cartel get him dope. He's a big dope boy, bro. He's a big dope boy. Hold on. Y'all think that's some tea? Man, Trey ain't finna keep it going. Let me exit out of this. Don't they look alike? Ooh, don't they all look alike when they come to family? Just look at it. Don't they all look alike when they come to family? In the Bible, when they were talking about, man, you can't change the spot on the leopard. You know, no matter what you do, you still can't change the spot on the leopard because it's still going to show. Hold on. Wait a minute. I need to keep it going. Y'all, let's keep it going. All right. Because I got a lot of shit with the girl. So, let me do it like this. Hold on, y'all. Now look at this. This shit so crazy. Do I need to say, damn, why Peas look like the nigga in the housekeeping? That's kind of crazy. Why Peas look like Little Meat? Y'all been on a journey with Trey Gang. How I been chasing Little Meek around these YouTube streets and trying to expose him and the whole time I ain't know these bastards was related. Didn't even know they related. No wonder why he was like all in the elevator was like, yeah, you know, that pill she took. If you look at his narrative now, was like, yeah, her best friend set her up and all this, cause I had an auntie like that. All that shit was made up. All that was made up to have everybody in conspiracy mode, like, yeah, Kenneka was drugged. Yeah, when they were drugged, what happened then? Well, you know, she walked in that freezer actually. Oh, she walked in that Little Meat. Yeah, she walked in there. She was drunk. She was fucked up. She was so high. And she was fighting her way trying to get up out there, John. What? Hold on. Y'all. Check this out. That ain't even all that I want to show. All right. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. I'm over here trying to pull some of these pictures up right quick so I can really body blow. Look. This is Nora, baby daddy, Yogi. Look who he look like. Man, I'm finna cut these suckers' ass up and then watch this. That's Nora, baby daddy. The one she had the kids, the Kenneka watch his kids and Nora when they go out together, right? But y'all know he dead. He died 2 years before Kenneka. I want to know, like, what the fuck going on? Oh, you still... Oh, watch this. I got some more for you. Let me pull this up. Y'all see that dude right there? Guess who this dude here is? Man, this finna be some crazy shit. Let's go to another YouTuber. This same YouTuber, Monifa Stacks. She related. Look. Look, this J Money baby daddy. I mean baby mama right here, right?
Between you and what you love. Once monthly Supplicate may help.
Watch this.
Move forward in your.
That's J Money baby daddy. I mean baby mama. Look, y'all see Ned. Y'all see the Nesbys in there, right? Do y'all see the Nesbits in there? And this J Money, baby mama, talking about his death. Guess who she related to? Shit. Let me pull that video up right quick. Hi, y'all. Speaking of it, look who she related to. This J Look, watch this. Look, y'all. Watch this. Man, Trey ain't finna, man, I'm finna light these suckers up tonight. Now that's T.Y. Rowland's sister right there, right? Everybody know that T.Y. Rowland's sister. Guess who she related to?
And then another thing, let me tell you another thing. I feel like, you know, just ain't setting up.
Boy, don't they look that identical? Ooh, wait. Look at this shit. You got Carl Nesbitt. You got the Nesbitt in there. This J Money, baby mama, and this T.Y. Susanil. Let me let that make sense.
I just something I had to get off my chest. For motherfuckers that thinking I had some shit to do with my baby daddy getting killed, y'all got me fucked up. I will be back soon. It's not, man, ain't no motherfuckers think they finna pull my whole card, Joe. Simple as that. Fuck.
So she says she will be back soon. So does that imply, can we assume, but you know they.
It's the crazy part about it, cause once you go to Monifa Stacks, this the crazy part. Let's go to her channel. No wonder when she started following me when I got that letter, bruh, these motherfuckers got so nervous. Cause they like, damn man, an outsider know the truth. And he finna bust our ass up, so we gotta distract that man, bruh. Cause this shit, look, you see what she look like? Look what she look like. Now y'all know why she want to snitch on Miss Teresa so bad. This why she want to snitch on Miss Teresa so bad. This why she knows so much and know everything about the family, the friends, everybody, bruh. Cause I did research. And when I did my research, man, these motherfuckers forever, man. Hold on, watch this, y'all. I'm finna pull this shit up. Oh, it's down low. Hold on. Get in there. Go to my. Hold on. I got so much pulled up. Let me play one of her videos till I pull this shit up. Now look at this bitch. Look at this bitch, right? I'ma just play some video. Her talking about it. Then her come. Then once you be like, oh, now I see this bitch a op for real. Hold up.
All right, y'all. Now check this out. People say that we owe Teresa an apology. I still don't feel like she is due one. This right here is before she saw the body. This is at 1 something in the morning on the 10th. Now you're gonna see L. Harris walk through first. So we got L. Harris coming through. She real cool, calm.
Oh, those people that with Miss Teresa, I won't be surprised if they kids was at this hotel. I won't be surprised. Look, When I say, man, we need to look at Monique for stacks, check this out. Look at this girl. Who she look like? I ain't gonna say, once you find out who she look like, you're gonna be like, damn. You're gonna be like, God damn, it all makes sense. Look. So that means if this little Nora baby daddy and he was a victim, now you see why she like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? Let me bam. Cause these people ain't nothing to play with. Man, this lady heard some kin to, she's some kin to Irene. I mean, she's some kin to him. That's little Nora baby daddy. That's why she was going at Miss Teresa the way she was going at Miss Teresa and trying to expose everything. Hold on. Watch this though. Don't they look alike? Identical. Don't they look alike, right? But this ain't even the same person. This, check this out. Guess what else happened? I'm gonna let her explain it to you. Let's go to her channel. I'm finna show you all of this shit. Right here.
For senior women who keep going strong, discover lightweight
Now you finna see, that's how she know all that shit. That's how she know.
And then you get the...
For senior women who keep going strong, discover lightweight, all-day comfort in your new wardrobe savior.
Guy out there being a dick with the whole Kunta mess, and that was supposed to be the extensive...
For senior women who keep going strong, discover lightweight, all-day comfort in your new wardrobe savior.
I had my first personal contact with Christopher Miller, aka Billy Sticks, because that's what he goes by on Facebook. No, he wasn't involved in that.
So when it comes to Billy Sticks, go back to her. That's why they got when it comes to y'all names Cocky and Sticks. Who is Sticks? Nobody can figure out who Sticks was. Once you go to the paperwork, right? Once you go to the paperwork and look at Smacks, they're gonna mention Sticks, right? I got to pull it up, but everybody right here, Sticks. Sticks. You see that? That's why you got Billy Sticks here. That's how she know everything.
Whole Kenneka Jenkins shenanigans or anything like that, as far as we know. But what I do know is he was just resharing a lot of posts advocating justice for Kenneka, and he was friends with a lot of the party goers at the time. So I was trying, just like everybody else, trying to get on everybody's page, befriend everybody that would befriend me back.
But you got Billy Sticks, Sharon, Jazzy Rice, this the uncle. I mean, not the uncle, but Billy Sticks know the family, and she related to Billy Sticks. Man, this the craziest shit, bro. Then he came up missing. Then he sharing who? Jazzy, right? Jazzy right. Hold up.
And so he just so happened to be a nice guy and let me on his page. Right now, my question still stands. Where is Christopher Miller? What happened to Christopher Miller? So let's get into the story. So we're going to start on the 18th of November when he left his home in Madison, Wisconsin, heading to Roxford, Illinois to go visit his mom and brothers and nephew, you know, just go back and chill with the family for a little while, right? So his mom said about 1:45 in the morning, he left her house, headed back to Madison, Wisconsin. Now, during this venture back to Madison, there was an attempted traffic stop. Ellie said that he was speeding and that they were trying to, you know, stop him for speeding on the highway. That was what initiated the whole attempted traffic stop. So in the process of this, it turned into a bit of a high-speed chase. Now, during this chase, according to the dash cam, he crashed into a pole, but he kept going and he kept going all the way until the wheel literally come off the car. And at this time, now both vehicles are stopped, and according to the dash cam, a man jumps out of the car and takes off running. Now, why didn't the officer run behind him? Or did he run behind him? We just didn't get that part of the footage. I don't know. I don't know.
Put your hands out of the car! Turn the car off! Turn the car off! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Drop this. High hands? No, those are right. Keep your hands up. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, thank you. Sorry, you said K-U-N-T-A? K-E-A-U-N-T-A? All right, Kunta.
So, as y'all see on the dash cam, the young man takes off and he's running, and then you get the guy out there being a dick with the whole Kunta mess, and that was supposed to be the extensive search that they done. They were supposed to have drones and ATVs, UTVs, cadaver dogs, fixed-wing airplanes, people on foot. That's what they said now. That's what they said. But through the midst of all of that, Christopher Miller has not been seen since that traffic stop.
Now, this the same girl that booked the room. This the same girl that was standing next to Miss Teresa at the protest that booked the room and all of this. And look at this girl. Don't they look alike? She ended up dead. And guess where they from? The same fucking block. So what I'm basically showing you, like, damn. It seems like, man, these people really sacrificing their family and the news marketing this because everybody gonna generate money from this shit. This the same girl that had everybody like, this the witness. Kenneka had the murder then. And then her last name is Holmes. Holmes? Look. So check this out. Chicago, look, if you look at Chicago be setting up murders, and when they put it on the news, we look at these as tragedy. And the whole time, this shit be sacrifices and money gain, and you know what I'm talking about? All this shit is... Hold up. This girl booked a room with Miss Teresa, gay ass nephew. And his gay ass nephew, he related to Puck and them. Kenneka cousin. So that was, come on, bruh. That's why Miss Teresa can't respond to me. I'ma light that bitch up. Her, the family, Peas, them. Look, and then Revel TV finna get it too. Revel TV finna get it too. Look, all those YouTubers, check it, all those YouTubers that came for goddamn Trey Gang. Now I know why y'all came for me. Now you, the way I just put this, you know I'm a threat now. You know I'm a threat now when I show this world this shit like, oh, what the fuck? Yes, they was all family members. They was all family members, Jack. There was dirt. Even these goddamn YouTubers trying to explain to this shit. If you look at her titles alone, look. Her titles alone. No wonder why they got so much information on the family. Like, damn, how you can find this shit and nobody else can't? You find the shit on people page that nobody don't know about. Like, and then you explaining it in a way that you ain't trying to really expose nobody. You just want to just put your 2 cents in. Like, yeah, I do know a little something. Right? Check her out. Listen to her narrative.
If you don't believe creating SOPs can take seconds instead of hours, you haven't tried Scribe. Check out the thousands.
With her friends, and now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel, and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old.
And you said that and you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was asked them earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they used to run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no camera. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that she heard music, and she asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor, and it was someone came to the room, and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys, but that's all she just saw because she was busy trying to get reception on her phone.
All right, well then, you know what, are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Yes, yes it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. I'm
okay,
so sorry.
No, it's okay. And have you and you said you spoke with the
front desk? I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now.
And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or?
No, this is a different set. This is a different it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen her. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen her because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just stopped the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this is not her ticket because this was on the 6th. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th.
Okay, and well, you know, real quick, I'm just gonna see if maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name?
Her name is Kenneka Jenkins.
And
the room wasn't registered that name. She came with some friends here.
And yeah, I just want to verify. I'm lovely. I actually just came in myself. Probably been for about 45 minutes. So I just want to make sure that, you know, maybe she didn't get arrested and sent on her. You know what I mean? I just want to double check everything. But you're very welcome. But it doesn't look like we had any run-ins with her last night at all. Do you think it's possible maybe she went to one of her friends' houses, or, you know, she's probably...
No, actually, because she had my car. She was driving my car. She know I don't like nobody to drive my car because my insurance will not pay for nobody, no one besides her. And her
her friends kept calling my phone. I told them to stay out here. They stayed out here, but they called me like about 3-something in the morning. I was laying in bed. I just had breast surgery. I fought breast cancer. So I'm, sedated off medication early, and they telling me.
Because you can trick a whole lot of people with the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, I never met none of the activists, besides Mark. I knew him, from the neighborhood. But personally, none of the activists. So they're coming out and they introduce and they said, well, of course, they make it seem as if they're here to help you. And all along, everybody's out for the same purpose.
Which
well, I'm
is
not
sad.
going to say everybody, but the ones that fall into that category.
Right.
And it's sad.
It's such a devastating story. So at this moment, and just to piggy off of what Kyle said, because the photos came out publicly. Was that your first time seeing the photos too?
Well, they showed us 4 of the photos when she was in the freezer, and one of the photos, the 5th photo, that was like a picture of her when she's walking in the through the lobby,
Well, when I saw the photos on last weekend, I was like, I was heartbroken because, my mom passed. And I have photos when my mother died, but obviously they're not public. I never want them.
Y'all see, she had to stutter on that part because she knew there was her daughter in that lobby meeting up with who? I just showed you who she would be meeting up in the lobby with, leaving with dude at 1 something. Man, where that video went. Where is that goddamn video?
Okay. Lamont, do you think you need to go to the hospital?
I think he does. Yeah,
He does?
I think he does. I know, that's why we're getting that. His pulse rate is about 78.
So it's supposed.
It's gonna be him. His name is oh, my bad. I'm glad I looked at the chat on there with that time. Now y'all see Irene. Her last name ain't no goddamn Roberts. Her goddamn last name Anderson. Like his last name Anderson. like Wayne last name Anderson. Anderson. So when we saw Irene, look, y'all remember this dude right here, and Irene went over there and talked the dude. Like how that dude, cause he talked to the trans, then he meeting up with these girls and Irene. That when Irene went and talked to the trans over there, and she went and stopped to talk to him. It didn't make sense at the time when we first watched the video. Was like Irene went and talked to the trans, and she went and talked to dude. They must know each other, cause that's what the footage showed us. How about when you find out the reason why she went over there and talked to him? Or maybe they related and they last name Anderson. And guess who coming in with her? Charlotte Jackson, related to J Money. So the whole time, this is what we didn't know. Oh, she related to J Money? You related to Miss Teresa? Y'all all related? I didn't know that. I'm telling you, it ain't no, he looked like, I'm telling you, they is kin. That's why I'm showing you this shit. It's no doubt about this in my game. Cause Miss Teresa ain't finna say nothing about this shit. That's what I'm saying. They can't. I'm telling you, this is J Money niece. This Sierra Jackson. This Charlotte Jackson. This is Sierra Jackson that's related to Miss Teresa. You can find her on Miss Teresa family, but you ain't gonna see her with Miss Teresa family because she came in with Irene. You see how family try to separate each other from each other, but they all family members. Put it like this here. This Miss Teresa family. Matter of fact, everybody right here in Miss Teresa family. That J Money folks. One of them was a man in this group. That's all I'ma say. Look, who all coming in? Family. Everybody you see, family. And baby daddies. Associated. That's all. And the hotel was cool with it because they needed it to go down. Family members. There go the boy. There go a boy right there thinking it was a female. That's a whole boy right here. And guess who that is? Miss Teresa's nephew. It's kind of funny that when Trey Gang making these claims in the public and challenge the family on this shit, I don't get no response. Like I'm just clout chasing or something. Look. Liranora. Won't it make sense that you got Liranora, CC, Pucky, all cousins right here? All cousins. All because they got the room because they other gay ass little cousin booked the room. Look. You got Bree leaving with a cousin. Then when it come to Mike, you already know who Mike gonna be related to. Whoa. So boom. Now you know who they related to. Now you know this Miss Teresa family also. So you got Miss Teresa whole family on this foot. This Miss Teresa family, that Miss Teresa family is going down. Everybody family. There he go. There go the brother. Boom. Him. Found the brother all on footage. Yeah. Hi, y'all. Man, I'm finna get on up out of here, man. I appreciate the love and the support, y'all. Man, thumb y'all boy up. Cause y'all know, man, this crazy work right here. Man, ain't no cap in my rap. You dig what I'm talking about? That's why Bree will be coming back in. She left with family members and coming back in with family members. Coming back in with family. Look how you got the whole family. They go that boy with Pucky. Woo! So you mean to tell me all of this is mysteries and nieces and nephews, baby daddies and baby mamas? Hi, y'all. And when I go live tomorrow, boy, you know I got some spice to add on with this, man. Look, give me some more seasoned salt. What y'all kind of salt y'all want me to put on that motherfucker? Sea salt, garlic salt, paprika, some thyme on this junk, dry rub. Cause I don't want to fry a motherfucker. I want to roast a motherfucker. I want to put a motherfucker in the oven and sit back and smell the aroma. Be like, no, it ain't done yet. But my mouth water, that shit smell juicy. I know it is, but it ain't ready yet. I ain't playing with these folk. Go share this to Miss Teresa. And then look, that's all I just want everybody to see this. If the family ain't responding to this, it gotta be some truth to it. And they can't respond on this all because it is. They in the private area? Yeah, and look where everybody is. Look, leaving more family members. So the whole time, check this out, y'all. When I was showing y'all T-Slade, look. Y'all remember when I used to tell y'all, man, these people harassing me in my chat and all of this, they threatened to kill me and do all of this, and come to find out they were none but the family members the whole time. Look, when she first started her video on her channel, oh, she done deleted a whole lot of shit. Watch that Miss Teresa said nothing happened to her daughter. Whose side was she on? Look at the title now. Did Miss Teresa know that others was harmed that night? Yeah, others were harmed that night. Look, y'all remember when I first started bringing up the Royal Order Justice? This how you know when you do some good research. Once I exposed the Royal Order Justice, she know I had him on the Royal Order Justice. So damn, Trey Gang exposed the Royal Order Justice. So let me talk about this shit. I had the bitch on my platform talking about this shit. Then look, now you finna see why. Damn, that's why he collaborating with her. Look at this ugly ass nigga, yellow teeth. Man, that man face nap his head. He need to brush his face. Now you see why he had to collaborate with T-Slade, cause they don't want nobody don't know the truth. Now you see how look, Zach Stoner, the puppet mouser, isn't T.Y. Rowland. Look at all the look. You was right. Almost. She know everything what's going on. I'm finna expose this bitch. I exposed her plenty of time, but look who she talking to. Look. Bam. Wham. Look what she look. You can read the titles now and all because the reason why this bitch came on my motherfucking platform, all because that bitch son, nah, that ain't her son, but her motherfucking family members. I was on to her family members. I was on to him. Didn't know. Hold on. I rephrased that. I was on to him and was talking about this dude. Look. Remind y'all, Long Live Wayne Anderson, he want y'all to believe he dead. And he ain't even dead. That's why T-Slade had to come on my channel, and this my motherfucking proof. damn it, bitch. It was to distract me because they know I'm watching, so they like, man, look, let me, cause he connecting this shit. We need to stop Trey Gang from doing research because that man finding out family involved, and once he really figured it out, this shit gonna go all viral again. Look, and she struck my channel. Watch this. If my channel gets struck right now, if look, she gonna strike this motherfucker. Cause you cannot strike a channel if I don't got permission and share the images. And this is why my channel got struck, cause I shared the images. Cause of this picture. YouTube told me the reason why you gotta take down this picture, cause the person that didn't give you a cent, and this bitch go live the next day saying y'all gotta be you. The reason why he wanted to kill himself, because his name came up in the Kenneka Jenkins, said, man, what y'all do to that girl? The reason why he got a gun in the head threatening to kill him, because information was out about him and it was proof that he had something to do with it. And he felt like it was over with. But when the miracle come on YouTube and you got the right person that can put conspiracy out there and keep your ass alive, yeah, you'll survive. Yeah, damn, appreciate it, man. I ain't got to take my life no more. Shit, I ain't got to take my life no more. Yeah, I'm about to pull that goddamn trigger to goddamn straight drop them come out there talking about shadow me and shit. I'm still survive. T Slay on TikTok right now. Look, T Slay and all the other YouTubers, they on TikTok right now, Instagram, talking about the Kenneka Jigga case, disguising themselves like they other people, bro. Bye, y'all. I'm out.